Okay, how what a picture. There's a plane going really fast and spraying at night, and it's right past the moon hologram. Look, you can see the trail. I'm just gonna try and catch the plane. I mean, this is really, here, I missed it. It's moving so fast, it's hard to get. And I can't get the camera any higher because I'll have to move it by hand. Okay. And there it is. It's just shooting straight up. And I just passed that moon hologram. It's so ironic. I'm just moving the whole stand. I'm holding a whole stand in my hands. So that's why there's movement. Because I can't get the camera to go up any higher into the sky. It's like right over me. Okay, I'm gonna go back and shoot the moon hologram since I got a good view from here. Okay, as you can see, the air is full of those things, and the air is just saturated, just like the water. The hologram is really bright. Okay, you can see orbs right on it, lots of them. Those are all large orbs and orb clusters right on it. There's different colors, and all around the moon hologram is this force field. That's an energy field. That's an electromagnetic energy field, and it's all around the moon image. So here are some clusters right on it, as you can see. There's more. And there's more there. And there's more on the tip. You can see that there's orb clusters right on the tip, making the tip. This whole thing is composed of orb clusters. Look at them all. Just look at them all. These are all orb clusters. And this tip is made out of orb clusters too. And then you have the red electromagnetic energy field holding the whole thing together, and all these orbs in place. Okay, now the reason why it's so bright is because they don't want you to see what's on it. So they increase the intensity of light to hide anything on it. And most cameras would get lens flare, but I have a good camera and it's not going to do that. It's just going to show what there is. Look at those orbs at that point. And look at the ones over here. And look at the ones there. And those are large clusters. And notice how bright it is, the whole thing. Just look how bright the whole thing is. I mean, it's just super bright for a little sliver like that to give off so much light. is unbelievable. There was a real moon, the whole thing didn't give off so much light. Look at the orbs all over at the top portion, right there at the edge. Just look at how many of them there are right there. They're all over the whole thing, right there. And you can see the clusters moving. You're gonna see on top here. Now just look at that point. It's all clusters. And look what that's made of. And look at all the orbs in the air, all around the moon hologram. Just look, they're on the moon hologram, and there's lots of them all around it too. Look. Those are not mountains or craters. They're all orb clusters. And just look more. Look at this. There's a whole chain of large clusters right there that make up the bottom portion all the way to the tip. Watch, all the way from the tip to right there. All the way from there, there to the tip. And look at them all in the air, just shooting off at high velocity. So that whole thing is just orbs and orb clusters. The whole thing is made up of orb clusters. And look at them all. And this red part here, that's a large electromagnetic field that holds all of that together. The entire orb cluster complex and the entire mass, it holds it in that shape. And you can see that the energy field is on both sides of the image, and that the top point and the bottom point are totally composed of orbs, as is the rest of the whole thing. Look at that orb, it's moving. You see it? Right there in the center. You can see it moving. Look at that one there. There's so many mosquitoes here by the river. They're eating me alive, so I won't be able to stay too long. So look at this cluster here, a bunch of clusters. Look. Look. Look at the point there at the bottom, and look, this whole thing is all clusters. It's a whole line of them. Look. from the top to the bottom. Well, the whole thing. The whole thing. And just a lot of clusters. And it's so bright that they don't want you to see what's on there. And it's held together by a strong electromagnetic field that's in red. The whole red part and zone there is holding that whole thing together. Look at all those clusters right there. Look at the point. They're shooting off right off the point. Look at them all shoot off right off the point. Just look at that point. You see it changing? That's when they shoot off and then more come in, take that spot. So, now I'm being eaten alive, that's it.